Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Clapp. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Guys, Vegas has been waiting for this moment, the opportunity to host a college football national championship, and it all starts right now. Down on the field, it is crazy. Fans are frenzied here at Allegiant Stadium. It is loud and rocking. Can't wait for things to get going here after kickoff. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, and we've been around this group, it's the leadership on this group. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship.
An obvious face mask penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Important second down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
Well, Chris, this is just a great opportunity early in this game. Now they're set up inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, maybe 4 chances to put this in the end zone and a chance to really get this thing started the right way.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Miami. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
When you You can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. Let's talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this crew. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship. Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Using his legs, it's Smothers. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Third down play for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this fifth defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball in a tight window. Don't love this scramble on this down and distance.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the Canes will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air, it's Manning. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Longhorns have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, But now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So 2nd and 10, got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Brown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got a very comfortable 2nd down and 3 after that defensive penalty. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play, and now the offense is behind the chains.
The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Trying the old counter play here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on third down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Look out, he's loose. At the 30. Inside the 20. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Receiver makes the catch. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's their senior wide receiver. See if Holly can get a status report soon. Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Incompletion makes it second down. The back's got it. He's got space. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counterplay, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving. The sure hands. It's Vaughn. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Short connection to the tight end here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game. Well, this is exactly what jumps off the tape when you're preparing to call a game for this team is the quarterback's speed. Watch him on the edge as he's able to burst through and get that first down. This defense is going to have to account for these legs. It's such a large part of what this offense tries to do.
1st and goal, handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
A play action, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Manning. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That might be the spark that this defense needs. They're down in this ball game, really haven't had a ton of success, and right after that explosive play, they're able to get to the quarterback. Let's see if they can build on that success, Chris, and continue to get stops, try to get the ball back for their offense.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Hunt over the middle. It's Coleman. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They're going to run it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
That's a good job by this defense. They did not get taken by surprise there with the throw on 3rd and short, but you better be ready for this run play. They're likely going for it on 4th.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition. Getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And the same runner's got it again. Got an opening here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Longhorns. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw it again. Catch made in space. Look out. So now Miami will use their first timeout. And they spend the timeout now after gaining the first down. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Out to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Pullman. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
If you want to throw the slant, you've got to predetermine before the snap. If you've got the slant window, then frame up the wide receiver. That's an easy completion.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Throwing off play action. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, number 48.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up. Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Receivers are bunched together. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Takes a deep shot on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Oh, the ball comes loose. And the defense comes up with the football. After the takeaway, there's an injured player on the field. Sophomore defensive back. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build the lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Touchdown, Texas. He barrels into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. They'll kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Now here he goes. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And that run is good for first down yard. New set downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have...
Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Ball handed off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On the run, it's Smothers. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I think his best strength is having plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaking into the clear. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option.
It's caught. He's got room. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection, because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. A quick juke to get free. He's got a crease, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on 1st. Receiver in motion now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays.
A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back across midfield. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a gap, it's Smothers. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The
sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever.
2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
Hot over the middle. It's Vaughn. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Looking to chuck it again. He bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a 1st down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
1st down and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
And sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Took contact on the throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he goes out of bounds. But the ball's now near midfield. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
When you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback, every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum and the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100% even when they're down this amount.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 as they pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
I mean, where was a run like this earlier in the game? They just couldn't build any momentum whatsoever, and here they finally pop one. That's got to be bitterly disappointing for this group.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They call the counter play here. A quick juke.
Well, at least there's some positivity here. This is good for film. You get back in there Sunday night, Monday morning. At least there's something to hang your hat on for this offense, maybe build towards next week. But I tell you, today, this has been massively disappointing.
2nd down after that previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. So think about that, what it took to get here. Never to stumble, always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.